I want to show y'all the road's washed out down here on the Greenbelt Trail. So if you're driving there, you may not want to drive a little car or just be slow when you're coming around. Nice and washed out. Some good sized potholes on the upper part too. Nice big deep trench. It's creeping down. Throwing the dog around. I'm trying to be easy. But look at that. It is empty. So that's pretty nice. We'll park right here. Pretty nice looking. There's a fee station over there. So we're actually going to drive over to the fee station. I heard they've been putting these in. So I guess. So yeah, that's a pretty fancy deal. It's got a solar panel on there and it looks like Wi-Fi or Starlink or something. $5. Took a little bit for the card to go through, but processed the old credit card right there. And make sure I cover up all the fancy stuff. And yeah, it charged me $5. So it costs $5 to park down here. Hopefully they'll clean the roads up. And but maybe that's why there's not a lot of people here either. It's $5 a day, no overnight camping. But you put this in your dash. I've seen this around. But yeah, it's a pretty fancy gig, I think. And if they're using that money to keep it cleaned up around here, I think that's money well spent. All right, we're gonna do a quick layout and look around the trailhead here. So we got our Wilderness Medicine Handbook, Mama's Apple Butter. Well, the last of it, we got about a third of a jar left. Trying to conserve that, so good. Spare GoPro battery so we don't run out. We run into good, just right when we run into good stuff. Common interior Alaska Cryptogams for the cool mushrooms we're looking for today, but also we're mainly just on a hunt for morels, so we're gonna head 1.5 miles down the trailhead. We got a bear spray in case we have any bear activity. This is a huge bear activity spot, especially near the trailheads where they're coming to look for people's food for the black bears. And then, you know, got the brown bears out here just trying to eat everything. Got 100 ounces of water. We got gin. We cinched her vest down a little bit today. She's the bestest girl. And we're gonna look around this trailhead. So we're out here at the trailhead. Got Jen with me. I'll give you all a look around. Watch out for any doggy poo landmines. And has a nice circular entrance. Little picnic area, looks like it's been used. Some fire activity, some broken bottles, so watch out for that kind of stuff. The sign says no dump stations, so you gotta pack all your trash out. And has the bathrooms over there. Don't know if those are unlocked. We're gonna bypass them. We're gonna head off the upper side of this trail. Probably gonna use the southernmost trail here they have and head out that direction. It's the most V-line route, but I wanted to look around here for any cool mushroom activity while we are at the trailhead. So a lot of times I'll see little morels and Verpa bohemicas right off the trailhead too. Nice little area for mushrooms to grow. Got some Peltigera, lichenized fungi growing. Tons of other species that I'm not familiar with. Nice little area all around. Don't see a lot of dog poop right here, so that makes me happy. But there is a lot of moose poop. Oh, Jen likes this spot. She's like, let's go, Dad. She's excited to get out today. I did put on my old army boots today, army pants today. The knee pads, because I've taken those knees in the debris filled areas. I was wishing I had some knee pads on so I didn't have to be worried so much about taking a piece of sharp glass to the knee. And I pulled out my army belt too, and I thought this was a good time to show you guys this old Russian belt that I traded from a common mine removal group leader in Afghanistan when we were training local forces to remove old Russian landmines. Now, he had been there fighting the Russians in the 80s. He was Mujahideen. So a pretty cool story to have is that I traded my deployment patch with the first ID, or sorry, with I traded my first ID deployment patch even though I was with 82nd. I traded that to him for this belt, so I'm wearing it today. It's a nice thick leather duty Russian belt that he got off of a soldier that he had taken his life when they were fighting. You can see it does have a nice Russian star on it, and it's one of the old camo painted ones, steel made, and Nice leather strap and all that good stuff. Clips right on. Thought I'd share that with y'all. Using it today, got the dog tied up in there, but I still wear that around. It's a nice story to share. So we're out here at the trail, just getting on the trail. So you can see the Eagle River, and we're just gonna follow it down. We're gonna follow this trail and keeping our eyes off the path to see if we see anything cool. But then we're gonna head out to that destination that I have marked out on Onyx Maps. It's just a very huge, nice trail, crossed over a creek, very wide. It's probably made for ATVs and accessing. I believe there's probably a building up there somewhere owned by the Clutna Corporation at the confluence. I'm not sure if it's an old building or a new building or whatnot, but all that's up there too. So I might push on and check some of those things out. But right now we're just trucking along. Got about a mile to go. Having a good old time. Jim's sniffing everything. Keeping our eyes to the woods and to the forest floor. Come to another little stream crossing. This one's got a couple of footpaths. Go on, Jim. Oh, she was leading the way. There you go. Good girl. So we just came up to this nice logged portion. It looks like when they're doing trail clearing, they use it to kind of stabilize this trail here. And I think that technique is very awesome. And you can see that throughout parts of Alaska. It's super cool. It lasts a long time because a lot of these, especially if they use cedar trees, it's pretty rot resistant. But even still, because we get generally get deep freezes, they last quite a while. So it's super cool way to reuse and maintain. Thought I'd share that with y'all. Bless our trail crews. Yeah, I just wanted to share too. There's still ice on the trail. And it did rain and snow right here in Eagle River last night. Oh, look at there. Is that a Trametes versicolor? Is that some wild turkey tail growing right on this tree? So that's super cool. This is literally laying on the path. And it's got some Trametes versicolor there. But I wanted to share. It's still pretty cold out at nights up here. So we'll see what we can get. There's some more turkey tail off to the left over there too. But yeah, it grows prevalently up here. Well, it explains the old fender I seen down the way. I dropped a pin to it, but I didn't turn the camera on because I didn't see much. And look at this old car here, huh? All off the path, shot up. Jim, let's look inside. Dog's pulling me. She wants to chase the lady that ran by with her dog off a leash. She's the first one to apologize to me for not having a dog on a leash. Super cool. Old car. Antique. Very cool. Still got a few wires in there, it even seems. It's been kind of protected from the elements up under this door. Super rad. Carrying on. I just want to say too that chaga has got to be the most underpriced mushroom on the market. It's so hard to harvest, honestly, unless you got a farm and you've started farming. So there's very few, and I plan to purchase a lot of unused land and turn it into chaga farms up here in Alaska here in the future. But you know, land that's otherwise not very usable be perfect for chaga farming and birch sap farming simultaneously. So just food for thought. And like the birch trees, you can start out planting them pretty good, but I think they thin it. You can start out getting like 800 to an acre or so, but I think they thin out to like 400 or 500 once they really mature. So really get some value out of some otherwise unused land. Not sure what's going on out here. Some animals going off. Squirrels are, birds are fighting right here. These birds are fighting. That is an owl. So there's, y'all quit messing with that owl. So that's a great owl being harassed here off the trail by those birds to get out of here. How about that? So I was wondering what they were going right at. I didn't see if I could zoom in on that later. That was too rad. Messing with that, it looked like a barn owl. How stinking cool. Oh, so I found some nice fiddlehead ferns here off the path. So we got a little patch growing here of them popping up, and they're tightly coiled. And so this is the perfect time to harvest. You want to make sure you're not crushing them, right? Because you can see they grow in patches like this. So this little root section right here is full of fiddlehead ferns to harvest. So you can see we have like 1, 2, 3, it's kind of like 4 or 5 right there. 4, like 5 big patches of these ferns to harvest. So we're gonna go ahead and harvest some of these and make sure to leave plenty. Yeah, so I almost thought I forgot my bag, but we're just gonna snap a couple of these off, enough for a panful for me and my wife to eat like fresh asparagus. So we got a nice little patch here. Make sure I'm not crushing these ones. Got a bunch here. All right, and you want to harvest sustainably, so you don't want to take all of anything. You can just snap them right off, right at the tip. Take these home, get them cleaned up. Only take some of the biggest ones. Really don't want to make sure I don't crush any of the babies in here. You can see there really some popping up all over. What a lucky find out here early. It's cracking stems. We're gonna leave all the small ones behind in there. These are nice sized, very nice. Get a couple more of the big ones from up there. Making sure to not crush any on the way. Oh, these are perfect. Yeah, if you ever do any Alaska wilderness courses or anything, you'll learn all about these. Good old butter and garlic and salt for me. Got some people coming up the trail. This is why I wear the vest. That ought to be enough for us. Thanks for watching that. And so right next to these fiddleheads over here, I got Jen chained up. Make sure to leave plenty of them, of course. Found some nice fomentarius, according to the book, or good old tender polypores, and nice big sections of it here. Super, super cool. Apparently good for starting fires. It says they're punky hard and inedible. That must be the hood off that old car, that old truck right there. Or maybe another one, but it really looks like it to me. Very cool. It's our history. Trash. So yeah, you get out here and on the trail, sure enough, private property. So yeah, I think we're going, it says we're here. So as long as we stay left of the trail or just on the edge of the trail, we'll be fine. Not messing in that. So don't go right, stay left if you're headed into the valley, and then if you're headed out, stay right. Look at that big giant moose track. Just to show you all the size of some of these. Realize I haven't really put much of these in videos, just so y'all can kind of get an idea of how big these things really are. That's a man fist, half a man fist, and yeah, pretty giant. All right, so we're coming up into the burn area. I can see it now. We're not here yet. I'm gonna give you all first look so we can be excited together and hopefully find some nice morels out here. Just kind of lap this area first and give the trail side a look over, see if I can see anything peeking in. But very excited. It's almost time. turkey tail over here. Those will be back later in the season. Oh, boom. We got our first look right here. Looks like a false morel, maybe a Verpa bohemica. Definitely doesn't look super good. So right off the path, we got something nice. Bam. Very happy. So I'm going to give this camera a tilt here so y'all can get right next to it. See some of these. It's a very good sign. Should be able to find some morels around here. We have some morel activity. This is super exciting. I'm not going to pick that. We're not going to harvest that. But I am having a look around. So it is the head of this trail. This is mushroom mecca. Look at that. So much turkey tail. Have to wait for that to come back. Too cool. Jen leading the way here. State park boundary, private property beyond this sign, so you don't go over there. That's right. The sign said stay on the trail. Basically. Yeah. Oh, there are some beautiful birds out there. Man, I am not a bird expert, but it looks like there is some swans out there. We're going to go get those on video. And first we're going to collect this rope right here. Grab that out there. That's a nice piece of rope. We can probably use that later. Come on. We're going to go up there later. First we're going to go get these awesome animals. Secure this on the way back out, but flip it off the trail there. Come here, Jen. This looks a little rough, a little muddy. You ready? Stay behind Daddy. Come on. Oh yeah, super sketch. Oh, sketchy bodetchy. Where we're going. Some more Fumatopsis growing over here. We're gonna send it. See what the old balance does. Dog can balance. Yep. Come on, Jen. And it's not very deep anyway, so it looks like something stabbed in the ground here. Come. Stay right behind Dad. See how much. All right, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm trying to get over there. Super not cool. Not good. Not good. That's what I was worried about. That's what you got to watch out for out here. So yeah, it looks like a couple feet deep there. Not really messing around on that. Wonder how. Beautiful birds over there, though. Yeah. So we're gonna back up out of here, and I don't want to get any wetter than I just did. End of the road here, folks. Just gonna try to bring it back over and attach it, but looks like Mother Nature's winning this one. Maybe I can use that rope to attach it. I think I'm gonna take that rope up here, and we're gonna tie this together. Like we just got hit with a frickin' side mission, homie. Let's go. I'm gonna set that up. So side mission, we're gonna fix this trail here. I just confirmed on the map. It is part of state land. So I'm gonna sanitize my uniform a bit. Take my pack off in case I fall in. And leave my phone up here too. But don't worry, I got Brenda the Kimber. And I'm gonna drop off the fiddlehead ferns we harvested right here, and we're gonna scoop all this back up afterwards. We got Jen tied off to the tree. I'm keeping Brenda the Kimber just in case. We're gonna take some of this lashing here. We're gonna go lash this frickin' rope. We're gonna lash this bridge back there, right? Oh, that's a little heavy. No worries. Bye. It's all right. Just trying to fix the trail, Jim. I'm not gonna leave you. Putting bars back this way. Probably what this is here for. Hold on, Jim, we got a side mission. Down the road. Good girl, not the best girl. You thought Daddy was leaving, huh? All right. All right, so here we are. Got the dog. That was a little work. You got the side bridge mission complete. We're gonna go ahead and try to complete the side mission. We got the bridge complete. The dog's ready. Let's go, Jen. She don't look too excited to go back on this bridge, but here we are. Boom. All right, we're gonna get back on it. Hopefully she don't freak out. Stay close. Come. She's doing pretty good. She's the bestest girl. We got to get her a bath after this one. All right, Jen. Be the bestest girl. Come on. It's okay. Don't you worry. So little Sinky right here. Follow Dad. It's okay. See how she's doing after this. She's probably doing pretty good. Can't see her. I've got to trust her. We don't roll too much on this. Boots wet as hell. That's my best girl. All right, we're here. Some deep water there. Who knows what lives under the muskeg around here, honestly. Heard some stories about the things that live under the muskeg. Nice path. Got some holes here. Watch out. Testing these. See, some of them routed through. So I'm gonna be testing every one before I let the dog go forward. Yeah, tundra and trumpeter swan. So that's probably the trumpeter swan. This is super beautiful. It's that time of year here in Alaska. You can come out and just see the most beautiful things. I'm gonna go in front. I'm keeping the dog tight because I don't want her to run off the edge. Don't think she will, but more importantly, I want to check these before she steps on them. See, these are getting a bit old. I'm looking at the woods too, and I'm watching behind me, even though the camera's focused on the birds, I think. Watch that jump there, Jen. Jen, look down, look down. Hey, Jen. See, stuff like that. Dog would have just stepped right in there without looking sometimes. So beautiful. We're just gonna stand here and see how close they come. Rewards of the side mission, fixing the bridge. Ginger, super infatuated. Wonder if that's a breeding pair. And those are their babies. Or they're just all landing here. Not sure, because I need to pull my phone out, read a little more. We're gonna read about them now. See if they mate for life or something like that. Some birds do. Let's see, I'm going to read what Alaska ADF&G has to say. The males average 28 pounds, the females averaging 22 pounds. See if they call for us. I'm going to keep walking. I don't want to disturb them. We'll come back by. Don't want to disturb them more than we already have. Come on. Stay tight, Jen. Stay close. Right as we do, we had this, looks like a falcon or a hawk. He was up here on the ground. He's up in the tree now. You can see him there. And calling at me. So that is to attack my dog. Looking at us. Might have to drop on him. Beautiful, but really he was looking at my dog, and they actually have a bad habit of swooping cats. So people worry about their cats and small dogs in the neighborhoods around here. No lie. And then through the woods, it looks like it called a mate to it. So that's its mate. That looks like a mating pair. There's one there. There's the one that flew away from us. Now that's cool to catch on video. Just pause here for a second. Yeah. How stinking cool is that? Only in Alaska. So now we're kind of off the trail. That's why it says trail this way. And just a reminder, caution, you are traveling in bear country. Bears don't like surprises. Make noise, sing, loudly talk, or tie a bell to your pack. Avoid thick brush. When possible, walk with the wind to your back and travel in a group. Do not camp on trails or bear routes. Avoid or detour around areas where you see or smell carcasses of fish or animals, or see scavengers such as ravens, magpies congregating. A bear's food may be down there, and if a bear is nearby, it may defend a cache aggressively. Don't crowd bears, give bears plenty of room. All right, identify yourself, let the bear know you're human. Talk to him in a normal voice, wave your arms, help the bear recognize you. Bear needs to gather information to identify you and may stand on its hind legs. If attacked, a bear actually makes contact, surrender, fall to the ground, and play dead. Well, I'm sorry, I got Brenda the Kimber on me. And, probably not going to do that, but we have private property here. We're passing that. That's the corner end of that. Should be leaving that now and kind of free us to hike. And super excited to be here. And also just see a giant conked out mushroom over here on the trail that I want to show you guys. And being the mycophiliac, we have to take a look at that. Wow, that is just beautiful, giant species. Wow, I think that's an artist conch. That is beautiful. So we're definitely getting away from civilization now. Like I said, you don't got to go far in Alaska to get away from civilization. So I'm gonna follow these trails, see what the confluence looks like. Beautiful, beautiful country back here. Giant oak wood. Cranberries, still left over from last year. This tree. Oh wow, I get better at trees. It's so massive. If you just give you a scale, how big this beautiful thing is. You can tell as soon as we got back here, we had more mature trees, larger forest. And the farther you get away from the creeks and streams, you're going to see more of them. Just gonna listen for a second, just take a breather. Set this down over here, and me and Jim go for a walk. Walk down by this creek. And while I'm setting it up, there's a little brown mycenas all around. Oh, didn't find nothing super cool, but you know, other than nature. We're going to keep walking down. I'm just having a biophilic effect, so let's go. Just cranberries everywhere. You can imagine the bears love it back here. Good to be short sometimes. Oh wow, look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. I think that's the artist conch. Definitely a giant Ganoderma. Holy moly, for reference, put my hand on that. Wow. Looks like spores are already causing mycelium up under there. Too beautiful. Wow. So stinking cool. How stinking cool is that? We're gonna set this up and get out the book. That is the biggest mushroom I've ever. Wow. Hold on now. We got more to see. So glad that I kept coming this way. Yeah, that has to be the Ganoderma appelantum artist conch. That is the biggest conch I've ever seen. It has to be that Ganoderma. I don't think there's any other species like that. And that's so stinking awesome. Oh, I love that. Love my life. Tell me that that's not so cool. This tree root. That is so cool. It's got like a tree branch. It just absorbed this branch here. It's been so long they're just allowed it to go through it. That is crazy. It's absorbing, eating. So beautiful. Too stinking cool. So we'll get up and it looks like on the backside there might be some more. So we're gonna take a look around. Come. Chin's like, no. I think there's some more back here. Look up under this side. And some more artist conch, giant conch under there. See if I can get this camera through there. We'll start here. This is giant conch under there. So cool. Giant Ganoderma. backside here. Jen is that one too. And I'm trying to keep a lookout for morels too. Looks like a good morel spot. All right, Jen. She is reluctant to go in front. I am going to go first. All right, here. And I'm gonna go under this bad boy. But here it looks like we have some more of the artist conch in its early stages. Some big massive ones here. Super beautiful. Big one down there. A couple more right here. So cool. See how big they are. Jenna's loving it out here. So beautiful. Where you going, Jen? Down there? Walk in a circle. Walk around down here. Walk in too. Hold on, Jen. Watch where you're going. You want to get out there, eh? Go ahead. Go along. Go ahead. Yeah, I didn't think so. Where are you going? Yeah, I don't think there's anything over there I want to go after. What say you, dog? Just want to take a break here, eh? A bit icy over there, so. Alright, Jim, come on. We'll get this right now. As soon as I turned it, oh, there we go. Look at this. Some more of the rosy goblin. Oh, beautiful. Isolated sections. I don't see any more of it around. Just a couple. These ones are growing in individuals, whereas before, at the other end of the trail, on the side of the river, they're all growing in colonies. Sets of 3, if you will. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. So remove some of this to show you. Careful not to disturb no mycelium under the earth. Like that. Is so beautiful. Several of them over here. You see more here on the trail side. Very beautiful. Make sure we don't go back onto private property over there. They got kind of 2 parallel trails and whatever looks like mostly theirs. But we are kind of in a south-facing orientation now. I'm really keep my eyes open, hopeful for some morels. I have multiple colonies of fungi here. And we're going to stick close to the river. We've already harvested some nice little head. And pretty excited about that. Dog's sniffing. She just loves getting over here by the water, I think. Loves the sun. She loves the sunshine. Most dogs do. This is what takes me so long on my adventures. The dog likes to have a sniff. Can't blame her. I like having a sniff every once in a while around everything. Come. We're going this way. Just keep walking. See what we can find down here. Should go onto the Kootenai tribe land soon. That's what the map says. Jen is leading the way. I'm proud of her. She almost wants to cross that log. You want to cross this log? Want to go on another side mission? Huh? You want to go over there? No? It's beautiful, Jim. From the toxis going right here. Beautiful fruit. Come on, Jen. Keep your eyes open. Nice trails to walk on. This is like the easiest hike I've probably ever been on here in Alaska. This is pretty easy. I think anyone can probably get back here, especially with the bridge fixed. Prepare to get your shoes wet though. Some beautiful turkey. Might be some chaga right there. Take a look at this. Possibly already been harvested. Oh yeah. Some chaga there. Been harvested already though, I think, or maybe just too young. Who knows? Definitely check on that later in the season. It hardens up. It's pretty soft. They say you can harvest whenever, but I only like harvesting in the winter when it's nice and hard. More stacked polypore up there. Maybe looks like maybe turkey tail. It's beautiful. We're performing seals. The dog wanted to stop, look, listen, smell, so we're gonna stop, look, listen, smell. Look at that. So we're out here. Some nice reachable chaga. I'm almost sure. Let me get closer. Walk through these. Oh yeah, beautiful. Look at the coloring on that conch. That is beautiful chaga right there. Could harvest that if I wanted. Honestly, I still got about a pound of chaga left. And I'm gonna mark a grid to this up here. I just stepped into a hole. Probably a squirrel. Sorry. But marking a grid to that. I'll be back this winter. Stepped into a hole. Sorry, any animals that lived in there. We're getting on back in there now. So, but I wanted to show you all this. Very cool. It looks like it started growing while the tree was standing, and then adapted and changed directions on the brackets as it went after it died. So how cool is that? You can see that it was growing this way, in this direction, and now it's growing in this direction. It's done that for several of these. And that is so very, very beautiful and cool. So we're headed back in. Found some more chaga. Third conch that I've marked. That one's nice. It'd definitely be harvestable this season too. And walking back along, I'd say, what is it, the southern side of the property with the mountain to our left here. So that's like the mountain highland roads up there and whatnot. And here's the no trespassing sign. So we're just circling this property to make sure that you don't go on the property and you stay on the trail. Not fresh, but a reminder nonetheless. Not too old neither. That's bear scat. We are in bear country. Black and brown. Lots of turkey tail growing over here though. Stop, look, listen, smell. Take a knee and face out, Roger. Got the wind to my back, so we're pretty good there. I mean, just look at that turkey tail covering of this tree. Wow, just feasted upon that sap and covered the whole tree, man. That is so stinking cool. Too cool. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a giant ground squirrel colony. Dozens of ground squirrels living there, I'm sure. Like that, massive amount of holes everywhere for them to get into and out of. They're very eerily quiet. So cool. Definitely getting dirty, getting the boots in the mud today. Glad I wore these knee pads, they came in handy. Got the boots super muddy. Dog's paws are muddy. Have to give her a bath tonight, at least tomorrow, but probably tonight, and get her cleaned up. And yeah, what a great day. What a great day. We're heading back to the trailhead now. And it's been muddy along the ways a bit, but totally worth it. Side mission bridge, super cool. Couldn't not. A gift to the rest of the people to come out here. Might have been too scared to do something like that. You're still gonna get your feet wet, but super cool nonetheless. Ain't that right, Jen? Ain't that right? So back to the truck with Jen, cooling down. She's in the truck. Who do I see over there? Alaska Pack Raft School. So it turns out the guy that taught me to ski and snowboard, one of the guys, he teaches courses that they took. So super cool. What a coincidence. They're heading up the trail. They're gonna pack raft down the Eagle River. So that's super rad. Dog was escaping. So yeah, check out Alaska Pack Raft School. They'll get you squared away. They'll get you up in the mountain, and you can pack your canoe, pack your pack raft up there, and you can just raft down here to the trailhead. Super rad. I always wanted to give it a shot, and I'll probably try to do that one day. I thought I'd show you, since this is the free parking up here. There's people parking there, a couple spots, so you can park up the trailhead. It's like another mile walk if you don't want to pay the $5. So there's that. So we're home. We're gonna clean these up, fill all the brown paper off them. Then we're gonna rinse them with clean water, trim the stems that we don't want to eat, and fry them in the pan with some garlic and butter. Just the way I like them. Salt, garlic, and butter. Oh, look at that. Fresh growth in there. Fresh green, young green. Alright, now we're going to take them from that cool water and blanch them or boil them for 1 minute and add them to some ice until they cool down. Turn that up. Now we're going to take it over here and dump it in the ice. Straight at first, hopefully. These might be a little early, but they're going to be good nonetheless. Oh yeah. And cool these bad boys down. And if we were back out there at the South Fork and Eagle River, it still had plenty of ice out there that we could do this in. So you could actually boil them out there and blanch them with the ice in the water and use the cool water to rinse them off. They should have gotten pretty clean. And it should be tasty. Fry them right up. You take any of the wilderness courses, they're going to probably show you about these if it's the time of the year to eat. So they clean much easier after you kind of boil and cool, and they're more pliable. So now we're going to strain them, and then we're going to throw them in here with some hot ghee. Now we're going to throw them right into this hot ghee. Use butter, whatever you have. Drop some more in there. Drop a couple. Get that boys in there. He's going to go with some meatloaf. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it looks delicious. So just turned them out of the pan, got them nice and blackened here. So you can see that's how I like them. I like my asparagus too. They're super delicious.